Adam.
And I'm Jay.
Welcome to the Movie Preview Review, where we review movies based on only watching their previews.
And today we're going to react, review, and riff off of the... I guess you could call it a trailer for Battle for Azeroth.
Yeah, it's a cinematic trailer.
But the cinematic Old Soldier from Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
This one has gotten caught up with everything that's happening in the Warcraft universe, like me, and I'm very pleased.
Yes.
This was his idea.
Jay's been talking about it a lot, and I was like,
I think...
Let me go check out. There's got to be videos on the lore.
There's a lot happening in the Warcraft universe right now, and some of it I'm on board with, and some of it I'm not. So
I've watched hours of YouTube videos. Hours.
We use our time wisely.
As I was editing these videos, like, let me go check out some of the Warcraft lore. Oh, there's hours?
Oh, there's a lot happening right now.
Here we go. So I gleaned some of it.
Yeah, Legion was nannerboats, dude.
Yes, it was. So here we go.
Oh, Lord Sarfang.
Oh, cool.
How many do you think?
Too many. There is no honor in this.
How?
They will come for us now. All of them!
That's what she wants.
My father, Hikazi. He fought with you in the Third War. He told me stories. How you could cut down 10 enemies with a single blow. This be my first battle. What should I do?
Don't die.
Yes, of course, but if I do fall, may it be with honor in glorious combat.
There will be no glory today. Only pain. You have earned your warrior's death, my son. Yet once again, I am denied it.
What are you doing?
Claiming what is mine. Go back! Live another day. Go back to your father.
I can't. He's dead. The Horde. It's all we have.
So, you know me. Is that it? What I've seen? What I've done? Oh, give up, boy.
Like you? Live another day.
Without honor.
Ooh.
That's really good.
More? More? Is that it?
No, that's it. I think.
That's it.
That's the perfect follow-up to the whole Sylvanas thing.
Well, I mean, first I thought that was taking place after the cinematic we saw before previous. You know, the one that they're battling and she goes out there and wrecks shop and then the guy comes and heals everybody.
Oh, for like the intro?
Yeah.
No, this is right before.
Yeah, it's
it.
right before it. Which,
Because you see that, because it's cool, because he's, that little, the elemental shaman is, like, in that fight, which is awesome.
Yeah, it was very powerful.
Yeah.
And, like, I know you don't like what they're doing to Sylvanas, but, like, they are setting up...
you know what it is?
Sarfing up.
I'm actually okay with Sylvanas being evil. Not evil, but, like, I'm okay with her trying to just straight up win the war. Like, at any cost necessary.
Okay.
And I'm okay with her being kind of the bad guy of the expansion. If they hadn't already kind of made Garrosh like this huge evil force and like made the Horde the bad guys for a while. Now, like the whole, and like Vol'jin coming in and like, you know, the siege on Orgrimmar was awesome. Like when they took Orgrimmar back from Garrosh, it was totally rad. But like this whole Sylvanas stuff, I was like, are they just gonna make Sylvanas the bad guy of this expansion? Because I don't want to do that again. I was like, we already like the Horde already like policed its own.
Yes.
And that's kind of what they're setting up here with Saurfang. And I don't love that because we've already done it. This is amazing, and I love him, and I love that we're getting another orc that we can rally behind that isn't just straight up green Jesus like Thrall. Don't get me wrong, I love Thrall. We all love Thrall. You know, Metzen made sure we all love Thrall. But yeah, I don't know this.
Well, here's the thing that and very recently, like the past couple of days, is absorbing hours of WoW lore. Kind of coming from it, like because I play this game back in the day.
It's really good.
It's super deep. It's deeper than I realized when I was playing the game. Because I got to a level 55 Troll Rogue way back in the day, back in the OG. Whoa, wow. Couldn't pay attention to much of the lore, like because it was like there's so much stuff. I'm just trying to get a thing and stab some guys. That after the last expansion, where everyone was fighting with space gods and
Sargeras.
Yeah, took out Sargeras, and then
which, if you know the lore, is pretty cool.
Oh, it's super cool. but the level of the story got so big.
It's so massive.
It's so you were fighting with space gods, and he shoved his space sword through a planet.
It's a really epic story.
The stakes are super high at that point. That as the story continues, like, you can't go much bigger than fighting space gods and the planet getting stabbed. So really the only place for the story to go, logically, is to shrink everything back down to a more personal level.
All this stuff, everything that's been about the war between Horde and Alliance has always been the most compelling storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's been instances where, like I think the best thing that that's ever happened lore-wise that involved like a bigger power, but also involved like the struggle between the Horde and Alliance was probably Wrathgate. That's the one that like kind of brought all those, because when they go huge, we're fighting Sargeras, you know, it's like, and the Horde and Alliance is fighting together. It's awesome, but like it loses a little. It's not as compelling, like as far as like the straight up like drama of it. Whereas like when you just go right back to the war, it's like I'm in. All the stuff they've been showing us. So if that was, golly.
Yeah, that was, I mean,
so good.
In absorbing the story, especially Sargeras' of the past, not Sargeras', I'm sorry, Softfang's, in the past couple of days, and seeing how his son died and then came back to fight him in front of the Lich King, is like, oh, dude, that's just, that was rough.
There is not a game that has ever existed, or out right now, that tells a bigger story than this game.
That's true. That's absolutely true. But here's the thing.
It hasn't all been gold. Let's be real.
This is what Blizzard's
Warlords
doing.
of Draenor. Woof.
Well, this is what Blizzard's doing really well.
War crime.
In that they're doing it better than BioWare did it when they tried to do it with the Knights of the Old Republic expansions and stuff like that. You have two factions, right? And you got Horde, you got Alliance, and you have normal humans playing on both sides, right? And everyone thinks they're the good guy.
Yeah.
And the Horde, for a while, everyone's the good guys, but they have conflicts and stuff like that. But they're both equally good. People are kind of pissed off when Garrosh turned evil because the Horde was the bad guy. We don't want to be the bad guys. We're also good guys. And now again, people are getting kind of pissed off because she burned the world tree. They're like, we don't want to be the bad guys. We're the good guys. But it's hard to, when you have two factions set up where people think we're the good guys, to make one of them the bad guy. Because in all the other expansions, there's always been that outer power making the teams have to, the factions team up. So everyone's like, yes, we're on different sides, but we're still good guys. Hooray! So we can still be the protagonists and happy we're fighting the good fight. But now, once again, they're too like, oh well, one side's bad. Like, but I don't want to be bad. So it's like
we're too far in now.
Yes, it's hard to keep that balance of both sides are good.
This whole world tree thing, the War of Thorns, I think is. I never played on an RP server actually seriously. I would goof around on RP servers, but this must be role playing on on the side of the Horde right now must be really interesting, because it's big swaths like this, because that it changes the narrative a little bit, and I just think it's really good.
It is really good. I hope for your sake and other people who are still playing, who are fans of Sylvanas, that she does have they do right by her character.
I do like her.
But I hope they don't Garrosh her. I hope there's something else going on.
I do,
because they have done the story before.
Yeah, it bums me out because I really like Sylvanas.
Yeah,
she's so cool.
She's so badass.
She's so badass.
She is.
Part of me is she burned that world tree. What you gonna do now? Ooh, you know what I mean? But also part of me is oh man, how are any Tauren on board with her right now? How are they? They can't be. I'm not fighting for her right now. Oh, that's why World of Warcraft is so good. That's why it's so good. And I gotta be honest. I quit in the middle of Warlords of Draenor just because it became exhausting, and also I turned 30 and it was time to maybe rethink stuff. When you're working a full-time job and also trying to make it as a stand-up comic and content creator, maybe you don't have time to play 8 hours of World of Warcraft every day.
It's a hard balance.
Because there's no, for me, there's no hey, I'll just hop in, play some stuff. Like, it'd be the kind of thing where, yeah, you don't just, like, casually do heroin. You know? You're not just like, oh, I do heroin on the weekends, you know? It's like, for me, I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna, like, hop in and do raids, and then Kimberly would come home and be like, hey! She's like, have you moved? I'm like, no, I've not. No, I haven't. But this makes me kind of want to hop back in just to see what's going on. But I can't do it. I'll just keep watching the YouTube content, and I'll see all the playthroughs and see what people are doing.
Yep. Like less than a week. Well, kind of like a week away. A week away from this.
Yeah.
Guys, tell us what you think about the new expansion. We're a
man.
Hoarder Alliance. How are you feeling about Sylvanas' actions? I was Horde, baby. Horde all the way. Let us know down below. Also, like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Do that YouTube that you do so well. Guacamole's extra. You know. Guacamole's extra. You know warlocks. That's really hard to say.
No more. You really got to slow down.
Yeah,
no warlock. It's also early in the morning for us.
Hey Blizzard, can we get more of this kind of content? You put out movies that are this well CG'd. I'll buy them. Yeah, I'll take my money. That was beautiful. Also, I love people casually using magic. Just like, oh yeah, that's right. I have electricity powers. I can light the fire.
Yep.
Here for it. Just sorry. I know we've gone too long, but
videos are below. Please watch those. We'd appreciate that, and we also appreciate you for sticking in with this long. So thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
bye.
Bye.